Once again, back is the incredible.
Got no time to waste, I'm starting the song right here. A minute 17, really ain't long to spit. So I'ma keep the flow, listen right up, it's clear.
What's going on, guys? So today I'm doing a video of what I eat in a day. This is going to be everything that I eat during the week, and that'll show you kind of more into my diet, more into my habits, things like that. I consistently eat around 4 to 5 meals a day. Consistently 4 to 5 sounds good, but I don't vary my meals very often. My dinner is the only thing that I kind of vary, and it's still pretty consistent. It's just maybe a little bit different sides or things like that. That's the only way that you're going to consistently make gains, is if you stay consistent. I mean, you can't be changing everything all the time because your body's going to react different to it. You're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. So I'm going to go over all of those things. I'm going to show you how I prepare my food. I'm going to show you the way that I do it, the way that I put it in containers, the way I keep it all ready, because meal prepping is the most important thing. If you don't meal prep, if you don't have your food ready beforehand, you're wasting your time. Because if you're consistent in the gym but not consistent with your diet, then you're going backwards. You're not going to be able to keep up with everything. And when you're not consistent, you're not able to keep track of things. So if you're eating, and let's say you're eating and you don't have food ready, well, what's going to happen? You're going to eat bad food because it's not convenient. You don't have food ready. So you always have to keep that food ready on hand. So I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to check a few things out. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate that. So we're going to get into it right now. Alright, guys, so this is what we got right now. And it's very, very simple. Like, guys, people try to make it so complicated, but you don't. You can keep this so simple. So what I've got here is I've got my breakfast and my lunches made out, and my other meals ready. I've got some salmon in the fridge that I'll get out in a minute. And then I've also got turkey bacon, low sodium. I've got egg whites. I've got some broccoli, frozen. You can eat frozen vegetables and fruit. It's okay. I got some chicken breasts here, just some simple chicken breasts. I've got 35 calorie bread, whole wheat and honey wheat. You can eat either one of those, whichever one you like. And then I've also got some sweet potatoes over here. So we're going to get all this stuff together, and we're going to cook us up some good lunches, some good breakfast. What I like to do first is I like to cook breakfast first because it's the easiest. I've already got my trays laid out. They're ready to go. I'm going to divide my food up that way I can keep it separate. And we're going to have all these foods cooked and ready so that when I start my day for the week, I don't have to think about anything. I've got my food ready. So let's get to it. Now first, I'm going to get my pans all warmed up. I'm going to turn them on here. Get those going. I'm going to do the eggs and some bacon for my breakfast. The toast you don't have to really worry about. You just toast it when you need it. And then I add a little bit of peanut butter powder to it. I can't talk today. Add a little bit of peanut butter powder to it. This is a peanut butter powder that I like. Very nice. Zoom in a little bit there where you can see it. But I like it a lot. It's really good. And it's not that expensive. Like, you know, people get so crazy with their expenses and stuff. But this is great value powdered peanut butter. If you look on the label, it says 2 tablespoons. It's 50 calories. That's it, 50 calories. It has 95 milligrams of sodium, 0 fat, total fat 1.5 grams, and then it has sugar, 1 gram, okay? It has 1 gram of fiber in it and 4 carbs, okay, with 6 grams of protein. Now I'm going to show you a difference real quick. I'm going to pull something out of here to show a bit of difference. Okay, this is regular peanut butter, all right? 2 tablespoons of this is 190 calories. 50 calories, 190 calories. You might say, well, peanut butter powder is just not very good. I don't like it. You're not mixing it right, okay? You put a little bit of water in there, or you even put it in some Greek yogurt, and it's freaking amazing. This is 190 calories, more sodium, 1 more gram of protein. It's got 16 grams of fat. 16, guys, come on. But let's get into this cooking, guys. Alright guys, so I've got the skillet all warmed up. I've got everything going here, as you can see. Got the pan warmed up. I've got my oil here that I use, canola oil, right there. It says 0 calorie, but it's not 0 calorie, okay? It's not. They say that stuff is, and it's just not, okay? So, egg whites right here. I've got my turkey bacon right here. We're gonna get ready to go, guys. So I'm gonna cook up some eggs, cook up some bacon, get our breakfast going. How about that? Alright, so we're gonna spray a little bit of our oil in here. Now, what I like to do is I count to like a 3 count, like 1, 2, 3, because it's not 0 calorie. I don't want a whole bunch of calories, but I do want a little bit. Now, before that starts burning, I'm gonna throw the eggs on here. And you might say, why are you not, measuring that out? Well, I don't care that much about it. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm not that worried about it. I'm not on a strict bodybuilding diet. I'm just on a low-calorie diet, so it's all good. Now, I'm going to take this right here. This is Himalayan sea salt and black pepper garlic. It's awesome. Tastes so good on these eggs. Makes the egg whites taste a lot better. Just going to sprinkle some of that on there. Alright. So let me throw some stuff around. Let's spill this over a couple, 4 or 5 times. Alright, so before that gets too solid, I'm going to start moving it around. Get that cooking real good. Because they will cook fast if you don't watch them. Egg whites are a little bit harder to tell when they're done because, they don't turn a certain color kind of like regular egg yolks do. I like to eat egg whites because it's low cal. You can eat so many more egg whites than regular eggs. Like I could eat like half of that container and it would be the same calories as like 2 or 3 eggs. Now there's more protein in the yolk, so if you're all about that life, that's cool, it's fine. Alright, so you got that going there. It doesn't take very long to cook it all. That's why I like it. So if I'm ever in a hurry and I just goofed up and didn't cook breakfast right, then I've got it already ready. Alright, so you got that going there. And then after I get that done, I'm going to start on the bacon. I'm going to do all my eggs first and then do the bacon. That way I don't mix the oils together and everything. Some people like that. Some people like to do that with their eggs. It kind of makes them taste a little bit better. But I don't. I'm very picky about it. Alright, we got that going there. Now to do more. Alright guys, so I got the eggs all done, they're all ready. So now it's time to put my bacon on here. I like to use Butterball turkey bacon, low sodium. I like to use it just because it's cheap. And turkey bacon's turkey bacon. People like to get so bent out of shape over different brands and everything. But it's turkey bacon. Okay guys, it's turkey bacon. So, throw those on there. Now some people don't like turkey bacon. I do, and the reason being is because I cook it correctly. A lot of people don't cook their turkey bacon right. Throw that on there. I'm just going to fit as many pieces as I can fit on there. Now, I'm going to cook this turkey bacon until it's brown, okay? That's the reason some people don't like turkey bacon. They don't cook it long enough. I'm going to cook it until it's nice and brown, it's crispy, and it'll taste good, okay? Alright, so we're going to get that done, and then I'll show you what's next, guys. Here we go.
Like myself, I'm pretty open about what I take, what I do with contest preps, with bulking, whatever it may be. And a lot of people don't talk about it, but the PCT or post-cycle therapy and getting your blood work done regularly.
Watching a little Kenny KO here.
So, for instance,
while I cook my bacon, and get nice and brown. Check that out. Getting real good and brown. People say, Clint, I know how to cook bacon. But do you? Do you really? I don't think you do. You ain't cooked it with me before. I gotta test you. I gotta show you how it's done, guys. Alright, we're going to finish this out and move on to the next thing. Hey guys, what's going on? So this is another part of my video. This is going to be my leg workout. Now my leg workouts are a little bit different because I do 2 leg days. So that means I can break up my leg days into different parts of your leg. And what that means is I can build certain muscle groups better. Now it's very important. I think you should have 2 leg days. Some people don't believe that. I think you should, because for some people it's harder to build legs. This guy. So I like to do 2 different days. That way one day I can do compound movements with glutes added, and then another day I can do compound movements with hamstrings and quads added. And what that means is you'll build those muscles. Well, today I'm going to do my squats and everything, but I'm also going to do glute based workouts. Now for all of you that do leg workouts, let me just say one thing. Listen up, get a little bit closer, come on in. We're gonna tell a little secret, come on in. Squats are not for glutes. Oh my God, squats don't build your glutes. Okay, all of you girls that are squatting, let me explain something to you. Squats are compound movements. Compound movements. They're not isolation movements. It's just like a deadlift or bench press or something like that. It's a compound movement. You're working multiple muscle groups. When your squats, you're working your entire leg group and some of your upper body too, and your core. If you want to build glutes, you have to do glute specific workouts. Okay? And I'm going to show you some of those today. So with my full day of eating, now you're going to get to see also some tricks on building some glutes. Because I've noticed with my weight loss, my butt went down a little bit. Okay? Butt has a lot of fat in it. It's where a lot of people store a lot of their fat, so it went down some. Now, is it hard as a rock? Awesome. Yes, it is. People will walk by my work and smack me on the butt or something and be like, ow, what the heck? It's like a rock. I'm like, yeah, man, that's right. You know, get them buns of steel. So that's nice and everything, but I want to build them back up too, because with my weight loss, I lost the fat. So now I have to build that muscle up, because now you can see that muscle. And some of the muscles are lacking. So I want to build that up. So I'm going to show you today how you do that. Would you follow me? I'll show you a few things. Let's go.
Get up, get down. Get up, get down. Get up, get down, the bass and sound. Get up, down, the bass and sound. Get up, get down, the bass and sound. Get up, down, the bass and sound. Get up, the bass and sound. Get up, down, 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 get up, down, the bass and sound. Get up, get down, put the bass down.
Okay guys, so I got my squat done. Got that part done, my exercise. It's really dark right here. There we go, that's better. So next I'm going to do leg press. Leg press is very important for building your glutes. It works your quads too. Wherever you put your legs, you put them inside, outside, it'll work for different sets of quads. But it really works your glutes as well. So don't skip this workout. Okay, make sure you do the leg press. Make sure you do progressive overload. Where you start smaller and build heavier and heavier. Do lots of reps, followed by less reps, higher weight. That way you get that progressive overload. Very, very important. All right, guys, let's get it.
Get up, get down. Get up, get down. Get up, get down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, get down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, down, put the bass down.
so next up, I'm going to do hip thrusts. Now, some people say hip thrusts are like a controversial workout because some people say, oh, it's best for building glutes. Some say it sucks for building glutes. Well, regardless of that, it works something for me because I feel it in the glutes, because when you push up, you're supposed to squeeze your butt in. So when you do that, you're getting that contraction and you're lowering it down slowly and you're going to build those glutes. So it just makes sense to me. Some people can argue back and forth, but it seems like it's working for me. It makes me feel good, makes my butt get stronger. I'm able to add more weight over time as I go. So I'm going to show you that. I've already did the leg press, did squats. Oh, squats are best for glutes. Not really, but all right, let's get to it, boys.
Get up, get down. Get up, get down. Get up, get down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, get down. The bass and sound. Get up, down. The bass and sound. Get up, down for the bass and sound.
Okay, so I don't know the name of this exercise. I don't really care to know the name. I'll figure it out later. But we'll just call this cable thrusts. How about that? So I like to do these and really squeeze when I pull up. You want to make sure that you're lean forward enough to where your upper body's not doing all the work and you feel it in your legs, like you're going to have to lean forward a lot. That's the only way it works for me. So, watch and learn.
Get up, get down, the bass and sound. Get up, down, the bass and sound. Get up, get down, the bass and sound. Get up, down, the bass and sound. Get up, down, the bass and sound.
Alright guys, so that was my leg workout for the booty gains. You might be thinking, well, that wasn't many exercises, but you're doing like 4 to 5 to 6 sets, you're doing progressive overload, and you're going up in the weight, and you're starting with high reps, going to lower reps. You're gonna build muscle, okay? You don't have to do 15 different exercises to build muscle. If you concentrate on what you're doing and really try to isolate those movements, you're gonna build muscle, okay? My lower back to butt to hamstrings right now are on fire, okay? because I'm concentrating on squeezing those muscles, concentrate on isolating those muscles. That's why it gets harder to make gains as you get to more like an intermediate lifter, because when you first started lifting, it was so easy. You could make those virgin gains. You could just get, you know, big so quick. But then you got to learn the muscle-mind connection so that you could make more gains with those exercises. Really concentrate on building that muscle, squeezing that muscle, isolating that muscle. That's the reason I don't say things like compound movements with squats are best for building glutes, because you're using your whole body. Okay? I hope you like that workout. Back to cooking. Alright guys, so breakfast is done. I'm going to show you what I did with it. Check it out real quick, guys. Ooh. Oh yeah. Don't that look so good? Don't that look tasty, guys? Heck yes. So, that's all done. Nice and simple. Eggs and bacon, egg whites. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my toast to it. I'm going to add 1 piece of toast. And I'm going to add my peanut butter powder. And that's going to be my breakfast, okay? That with some cups of coffee. Now the coffee that I like to drink is this coffee. Death Wish. Death Wish coffee. It's supposed to be the world's strongest coffee. I drink like 2 or 3 cups a day. Don't bother me at all. Fake news. So anyway, now it's on to lunch. Now for my first lunch, I'm going to cook some chicken breasts. These are just boneless, skinless chicken breasts with rib meat. They're $10, okay? I'm not going to eat all these. I'm probably going to eat like maybe 3 of them. I'm going to cut them up for 5 days, spread it out evenly, and that's all I'm going to eat for lunch. That and sweet potato and broccoli, okay? And I'm going to season everything. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good, so good. I'm ready, guys. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got my chicken right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up in little pieces because it's going to fit better in my pan, and also it's going to cook quicker, and then it's going to be easier to eat because it's all about convenience. You need to have it convenient for you. And when I'm at work, I only have a certain amount of time to eat, so I have to make sure that I can get those pieces in my mouth faster. If I was to eat it like this right here and have to cut it up and all that kind of stuff, it'd be thick, it wouldn't taste as good, I wouldn't have the seasonings all over it. It's all about convenient, guys. Think about that, okay? I'm going to cut my chicken up, and then I'm going to cut my potatoes up too. Alright guys, here we go. Now, while I've got my chicken over there ready to be cut up, I'm going to be thawing this fish out. And what I like to use is pink salmon skinless fillets. It's great value. It's amazing. It's so good. I like salmon, so sue me. Now it says it's got 22 grams of protein, 130 calories, okay? That's per fillet, all right? Around 4 ounces. Everything's not right, okay? So if you're going by measurements, if you're being strict, you need to remember these are not the same. Look, these are different sizes, so you can't go by that. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut these in half, and I'm going to have each one, I'm just going to even them out. That way I've got enough meals, because I only need 3 meals technically, because I have 2 left over that I didn't get to eat. So I'm going to finish those off and we'll be good to go. But yeah, I really like these. Pink salmon, skinless fillets, great value. I like to get wild caught because it has more benefit. If you get farm grown, you know, they feed them pretty much dog food. They fake the greenness, or they fake the pinkness of the meat because they don't feed them the right stuff. This is wild caught salmon, real salmon. All right, guys, it's $4. All right, not a big deal, good price point. All right, guys, so next I've got my meat all laid out here. I've got my chicken here, and I've got my salmon here, and now I'm going to use this little bit of canola oil. A lot of people like to use olive oil, but it's going to make its own oils, and why add just super amounts of calories? I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. It's going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to get my seasonings right here. What I like to use is Old Bay. I like that. And I also ran out of my other seasoning. What I like to use a lot of times is beer can chicken seasoning. But I've got this one right here. It's Jamaican jerk. And it's actually really good, so I'm going to try that. But Old Bay on fish is actually really, really good. So definitely try that out. So I'm going to add a little bit of that in there. I'll add some seasonings. Get my seasonings going here. put on a bunch of that stuff. Just get it all in there. Yeah. Old Bay. There we go. Got that? Did I shake you enough? Get you all shook up? Man, that oven's hot from right here. It's getting nice and toasty. Alright, so add a little bit of my seasonings here. There we go. It's going to be nice and good. Oh, whoa, whoa. Man, that's going to be so good when that gets done. Alright, so now it's time to go in the oven. I'm going to put it on, I've got it on 425. I'm going to do it for 30 minutes. I'm going to pull this salmon out 5 minutes early. Do it for 30 minutes total at 425. And that's going to make sure the chicken and salmon's nice and cooked. Alright guys, let's get it. Alright guys, so now I'm doing my sides. I'm chopping up some sweet potatoes here. Look at that, looking real good. And what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of cinnamon on there. So I'm going to put this organic cinnamon right here. If it'll focus. Come on, focus. You can do it. But I put some cinnamon on there. It makes it taste so good. And I even put some ketchup on there too. I know I'm crazy. I put ketchup on sweet potatoes. Calm down. But I'm going to do this like 2 or 3 more times, and that way I'll have enough for my lunch and my second lunch, because I put sweet potatoes with my fish as well. I cut out rice completely. I don't eat rice at all anymore. I found that it makes me bloat, and it also, I mean, it's a good carb source if you can handle that, but I do so much better with potatoes. So I like sweet potatoes, I like the way they taste. If you looked at the nutrition value of sweet potatoes versus regular potatoes, it's almost the same. It's just what you think tastes better, and that's what I think tastes better, so I go with that. So like I said, I'm going to do this like 2 or 3 more times. It's smelling good. That cinnamon's coming out. It's nice and cooked. And then I'll have all my sides ready, and I'll be able to do my broccoli next. Alright guys, look how good this looks. Here's our salmon here, nice and seasoned now. Here's our chicken, all cooked and ready. It actually cooks a little bit faster if you put it on the 425 with the salmon, so keep an eye on that. I didn't have to let mine cook for the full 30 minutes. I could pull it the same time I did the salmon. So just be careful. The more chicken you cook, the longer it will take, but this is not that much, so it cooked at the same time. I'm still doing my sweet potatoes, getting that all underway right here. Should be done before long, and then we'll get to see the final product when it's all done. Okay, so as far as my other side goes, I'm going to be using this broccoli florets here. And I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm country. I'm from Alabama. That's the way it is. Okay, so this is Great Value brand. This is microwavable, steamable. And this is what's great about this, okay? So here's the instructions right here. It says, place a frozen unpopped bag with this side up for 5 minutes. Okay, so it's like, you want to do it, let it stand for 1 minute afterwards. So I'm probably going to put it in there for like 5 minutes or whatever, and it'll be done. That's all you got to do. Like, just throw it in there and you're done. Okay, it has the different settings right here for the different size microwaves. So look, this is how hard meal prepping is, guys. This is how hard meal prepping is. Oh my god, that was so hard. Jeez Louise, I can't handle this. I gotta go something else. Alright guys, so here's my lunches. Get them laid out right here. We've got some chicken, some broccoli, sweet potatoes here, looking real good. We've got some salmon and sweet potatoes here. Like I said, I don't measure out the portions, but I do try to keep them similar. I just kind of eyeball it as good as I can. Some people say, well, you can't do that. Well, you can if you're not strict on your diet. Eating better is going to change your life, okay? I've got my breakfast made here. eggs and bacon ready. Some people don't like to heat up breakfast. I do. Shut up, I don't care. And so here's my other lunch. Like I said, I only have 3 because I have 2 extras left over and I'm going to eat those. But here's the lunches. I mean, they look good. Check this out. Ooh, man. Yes. And like I said, I'll add ketchup to that. I'll probably put some sauces on that chicken. It's already got the Jamaican jerk on there, so it's going to be really good. It's so easy, guys, to meal prep. It is so easy. Everybody likes to say that it's super hard. This took me like 2 hours to do all this stuff right here. Now I've got all this free time. Everything's ready. You might say, well, 2 hours is a lot. Well, do you want to do 2 hours for this or like 2 hours a day? I mean, because it's going to take a while to cook all this stuff. This is good food. This is not like something you just heat up. Okay? This is stuff you cook, and it's nice and spiced, and it's healthy, and it's so good. You're going to get protein out of it. You're going to get all those nice greens that you need. It's very, very good. All right? Tastes good. It's healthy for you. You're going to get lots of gains. And so, yeah, it's that easy, guys. That easy. And that's my lunches right there. Okay, guys, so you got to see what I eat for breakfast and lunch and second lunch. What about second breakfast? Don't forget about second breakfast. But now I'm going to show you what I eat for dinner a lot of times. You know, it changes at dinner time. I eat different things according to what we have, what we're cooking. That's the variety that I get. Some people might say, well, you were talking about consistency before, and now you're talking about changing it up. Well, dinner time I change it up, okay? Because my breakfast, lunch, and second lunch are so little in calories. They usually have around 600 or 800 calories for the whole day. And so I just range my dinner according to that. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't talk about snacks earlier, and I will mention that now, but what I eat for a snack a lot of time is apples. Apples are a good way to cope with being hungry, to wanting to eat more. If you binge eat a lot, you can eat apples and it helps control your appetite. So think about that one. Now I'm going to show you what I'm cooking with here. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here's what we got. I just cooked some chicken. I've got some seasoning on there that I threw on there. So now I've got my pizzas made here. These are my homemade pizzas that I've got. Let me show you what I use here. So, what I like to use is these right here. These are Joseph's pita bread, flax, oat grain, and whole wheat. There's 6 of these in here. It has 6 grams of protein and 60 calories for the whole thing. So, very good, very tasty. I like to use those. I put some ragu, simply, no sugar added, 100% olive oil seasoning on there. Some sauce. You can put pretty much any kind of sauce you want on there. Some people put marinara sauce. You know, I like to put this sauce on there. And then I'm going to add the chicken. And then I'm going to add this shredded mild cheese fat-free. And then some shredded mozzarella cheese on there fat-free. You can get those at Walmart. They're cheap. And then I'm going to add some jalapenos. Some homemade jalapenos there. And we're going to have a nice little pizza. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done in the oven. Okay, so I've got my pizzas here. They're prepped and ready to go. I got all my sauces on there. I got my cheese mixed in with the chicken and the jalapenos. And now it's ready to go in. Let's get this cooking. Now, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to cook it for about 10 minutes on 425, and then we'll see what we got. Alright guys, so here it is. Check them out. Check them out. They are ready to eat. The cheese is nice and melted. Looking good. Looking tasty. I cannot wait to chow down on these things. They're going to be so good. Like I said before, you don't have to go to crazy lengths to fix food. This is homemade pizza. It's good. It's very low calorie. It's got lots of seasoning and spices on it. It's very healthy. It tastes very good. It's fat free, a lot of it is. It's got chicken on there. I mean, it's awesome. Now, after I eat this, I'll show you what I eat for snacks. Gotta get those extra calories in. Alright guys, I'm gonna get with you after I chow down. See ya. Alright, so you saw breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now I'm gonna show you some snacks that I like to eat. One of my snacks I like to eat is popcorn. I just use basic white popcorn with a little bit of like a butter salt seasoning. It's 0 cal. That's easy, I won't show you that. But popcorn's a good carb. It's a fast carb. A lot of people like to eat it right before a workout. So you'd be thinking about that. If you want a quick carb right before a workout, so eat a bag of popcorn, no butter, no seasoning like that, and then add the 0 cal seasoning afterwards. But here's a snack that I like to eat. So what we've got here is we've got some 35 calorie honey wheat bread, 2 slices, sugar-free syrup, peanut butter powder. I got my whey protein, birthday cake flavored, and then some honey for a little bit of added sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast this bread, and I'm going to add this stuff on there, and then I'm going to add some fruit on top. So I'll show you what it's like when it gets done. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. I've added some honey on top, some bananas, and I also added some cinnamon. And now for the syrup. And this is fat-free syrup. It's like 15 calories per 2 tablespoons. Just add a little bit on there, and there you go. All done. And it looks good, don't it? Alright guys, so that's what I eat in the day. That's everything that I eat. Now I might eat a spinach salad or something like that just for to fill me up a little bit more, because spinach is very low cal, but at the same time fills you up very well. So I might eat that with a little bit of carrots in there. But that's pretty much it for my day. All of this is either low cal, fat free, things like that, high protein. So I think in this dessert right here, the highest calorie thing was the protein powder, and I only use like 1/3 of a scoop, and then I use 2 tablespoons of peanut butter powder on there, and then the bread is 35 calorie. So you can do all of that very low cal, but fills you up so much. Low cal, high protein, low fat. That's the way you got to do if you want to lose fat but gain muscle mass and burn fat at the same time. Hope you like this video. Hit the like button, subscribe. Also, got my merch out now, Gains Gang gear. You can get on Teespring, check that out. You can go to my Instagram, Chapman Fit, and you can click the link for Linktree. That'll send you right to this channel, and it'll send you right to my apparel channel. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.